Well, today I'm gonna show you how the Cinderella Girls game works. First thing you want to do, no matter what level of play, from beginner, intermediate to advanced, every strategy begins just one simple way. If you go to the top, you'll see this green tab here. You go to the gacha, and you scroll down, and where it says money, click on it, and then you add your MOBA coin using your credit card. They accept American credit cards, so it's great. Anyway, once you've done the gacha and you've gotten the character that's featured at the top, then you want to go to lesson and then feed virgin idols into her until she maxes out. That might take a while. But anyway, theoretically, at the end of it, you're gonna end up with the girl. And all you have to do is go to the event. Right now, they're featuring some girl, I don't know, Yamato, Aki or something. Who cares? And you click this button. You'll see that it's below the instructions, asobikata, which is how you play, which you don't really have to know, because I'm gonna break it down for you here. You just click this button, and then you click this button. If you can't read Japanese, the easiest thing to do is pay attention to the colors, because if it's colored like this, there's probably a reason for it. Anyway, if you just click on Osusume or recommendations, click here, and if you spent enough money, eventually your top 5 girls are just gonna end up naturally looking like this. The reason she gets more bonuses than, say, a character you've had for a while, there's like a difference of like 300. Wow, that's like 320,000 damage difference. The reason for that boost in stats is because of stardom power. These girls get a bonus when you put them in your party. I have no idea who this girl is. Momo Yazuki? Where did she come from? Oh, must have been some ranking event from last time. Let me just check that out. Oendai Saksen. Control copy that shit. Yeah, and Handsome Cheer. I don't even know if I have this girl. But these girls get boosts. These two girls are just, you know. Anyway, if you spend enough money, then your, what is it? Your random numbers here that mean nothing. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. This one's important. This gets vastly boosted. And then all you have to do is go and click on the whatever button you can. And you click on this thing. Then you go to Unit Live. And then this is how much percentage of appeal you want to use. And what is it? I got a bunch. But I'm only going to go 100%, which is weird. They should just say 10% or something. Or 20%. And make it a scale between 0 to 100%. But the way they do it, they break it up from 100%, 250%, and 500%. I don't have to tell you that 500% is full strength. You're gonna puncture somebody if you go that hard. I'll show you how the animation plays out. If you press the push, then they go through their whole dialogue, which is basically their version of Team Rocket's introduction every time they enter the scene. Prepare for trouble, make that double. After all that happens, everyone starts using their stardom power, which, as you can see, times 4 times 4 times 4. These 3 girls get their power boost. You get a little appeal bonus for however much you applied. 100% appeal. Then everyone, it's this RNG, but everyone's skill has a chance of activating. So it's good to level up your skills. That was overkill. Yes. Well, everyone has the opportunity to raise their skill. Like if you see Tokuwaza, my skill level is 11. The maximum you can raise the skill level is 10. But if you go to lessons and then click on this button, it leads you to a screen where you can lift the limits of your special skill. And all this number does is increase the chance of the skill activating. It doesn't affect the strength of the skill. To find out what the strength of a skill is, you have to look to the right. And then you'll see this and this. What this basically says is big to really big. And then there's characters with ungodly bigs. Like here. Oh boy. I forgot this kanji. But it's like Tengen Toppa, bro. That's how that's the extent. Whoop ba da ba 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 da 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 da. Oops. You caught me creeping. What is that? Kiwamu. Oh, okay. Anyway, this is beyond big. It's humongous. There we go. Q Kyoku. Q Kyoku up. It means it's not just big. It's not just humongous. It's pelvis shattering large. Anyway, back to the game. This time I'm gonna go 250% appeal. Once you play this game enough, then you just intuitively sort of pick up how much damage you're gonna need to take out an opponent. It's the boss fight. Bosses are strange. They don't actually do anything. They have slightly more life than your average minion. But it really doesn't matter. Oh, I only have to wait for 2 minutes. Alright, so if you go here, you're gonna see that you can boost your attack using an energy drink. I'm not strong enough where 500% is enough to take her out. So usually I supplement using an energy drink, and then it becomes overkill. I'm sure there's like, I'm sure there's real numbers out there for the damage calculation and all the other junk, but generally this is it. What else do you need to know to play this game? That's about it. Alright, I need to see if I have that Momoi Azuki girl. Go to this, you type in your search term. Oh, okay. So no, she does not exist in my game. Just in case, let's check it out. Momoi. Get that shit. Get that shit, yo. Okay, yeah. No, I don't have her. Let's see what else has a... Well, actually, hold on. Let's see how much she costs. You have this free trade option in the upper right. And it's... How do I put it? You can trade other people using items and stuff. You trade them for items. Like the currency in this game they use is stamina drinks. Stamina drinks are kind of worthless on their own, sort of like gold. But think of it as a digital currency. It only has value because people apply value to it. And this is the monetary system of Cinderella girls. Stamina drinks and energy drinks. Those are the ones that you can pay for. If you go to, let's see, items, you'll see I have 599 stamina drinks. If there was a converter or a currency exchange, I essentially have what's equivalent to about $200 between the two of these. Oh, it's ready. Click this, and then you click 500% appeal. The damage seems to be randomized, so I don't know what the outcome will be. Usually I have enough to take her out in one shot, but sometimes, or a lot of times, it doesn't work out that way. This is your production. Oh, right, that's the other thing. You should join a production as soon as possible. Production company. Producing company? I don't know what the English term would be. It's basically a guild. It's this game's version of a guild. Because you can invest in power-ups and bonuses. Oh no, they just demolished her. Yeah, you should always join a guild because they give bonuses and extra stats and all sorts of things. It's very useful. So what's the point of this? Like, it feels like... Well, the point is to get as many points as you can. And then you end up on this international ranking thing. This is your final. This is your points. This is where you rank. It's only the second day of the event, and usually it's around the last day or so where everyone just starts, I don't know, grinding it out and getting all these points. So even though it seems like I'm pretty high up right now, it's an illusion. It's that no one else is bothering with this right now because they have work and a life to lead. But usually right before the halfway mark, or the very last day even, it's just gonna start fucking jumping. Everyone's gonna use whatever resources they have to get into the final ranking. It's also partly dependent on what the prize is, because if you get top points, you get this Tomo Fuji girl. Timeless Fortune. I don't know, she's like a good luck girl, apparently, which is weird. That's her whole shtick. Like every other idol has like, oh, I have an evil eye. But her shtick is that she's good luck. She brings good fortune if you have her. So it's like it's a next level objectifying. Because not only are you a woman, a sexual object, you are also a good luck charm. A trophy wife of sorts. Oh man. Whoa. This game's deep, isn't it? Anyway, back to the game. You essentially repeat what I just did like 8 billion times. I don't know if there's a trick to getting more points because I never invested enough of my efforts into this game to bother looking up how any of these calculations or algorithms work. But you really don't have to worry about that because you're going to play this game properly. Start off in the gacha. Well, I have to go pee. Goodbye, y'all.